Greetings, everybody. It is GleeCon here again with another episode of Lore of Warcraft. We are doing our little series of lore and chronicles leading up to... excuse me. leading up to the next level, to where we can do the second level. There are 14 levels each in the human and orc campaign, so we're still just in the training zone. But stay a while and listen to this one. It's called The Binding of Alexstrasza. If I had to guess, this is going to explain, from a lore perspective, why... excuse me, why the Horde has access to Red Dragon's Throat. And we've already talked about it in some of the previous lore, and in the manuals, and in the book, the novel. Zulahad the Whacked is doing something about this, because they have the Demon Soul / Dragon Soul. South of Lordaeron, Alexstrasza the Lifebinder and her Red Dragons continued searching for who had stolen the Demon Soul. Their investigations eventually led them to the orcs. Alexstrasza and her kin arrived just in time to witness the Horde's brutal assault on Cosmodan, so they didn't even arrive on the scene until after the First War. They didn't even know anything was going on. The Lifebinder longed to aid the dwarves and the gnomes. Finding the Demon Soul was paramount. The artifact contained the powers of every dragon aspect except for Deathwing. If it fell into the wrong hands, it could spell the doom of not only dragonkind, but the whole world. Alexstrasza soon discovered that the Demon Soul was in the care of an orc known as Necros. He and his Dragon Maw clan were experimenting with the artifact and abusing its power. Alexstrasza and her followers descended on Necros, expecting little resistance. Such a primitive creature could never unlock the Demon Soul's secrets. The dragons were wrong. I thought it was Zulahad that had it. Unbeknownst to Alexstrasza and her allies, Necros had learned much about the artifact from dreams and visions sent by Deathwing. The Black Dragon aspect had taught the orc of the Demon Soul's true power, and he had instructed him in how to wield it. The greatest knowledge Deathwing had shared with Necros was that the relic could be used to enslave Alexstrasza and the other dragon aspects. Necros called on the Demon Lord's fury, and the artifact seared the Lifebinder with excruciating pain. Alexstrasza plummeted from the sky and slammed into the mountains outside Cosmodan. Necros then bent the Demon Soul's power to enslave the Lifebinder, and the rest of the Dragon Maw orcs swarmed over the enormous creature and bound her in chains. Though the Demon Soul could also be wielded against other dragons, Necros was but one orc, and his knowledge of the artifact was limited. He knew he would never be able to use the relic's power on Alexstrasza and her followers at once, and so he focused his attention on the Lifebinder. The Red Dragons could do little to help their queen. Every time one of them swooped toward the orcs, Necros lashed Alexstrasza with the Demon Soul's extraordinary power. He did not speak the language of dragons, but his message was clear. When the dragons attacked the orcs, Alexstrasza suffered great pain. By enslaving Alexstrasza, Necros effectively bound the Red Dragons to his will. The creatures feared that if they did not obey the Dragon Maw, Alexstrasza would be tortured or even killed. So I wonder, in the level when you build the Dragon Roosts, is that supposed to be... It can't be Alexstrasza, because you can build more than one of them. And are you supposed to be making, like, baby dragons? I don't know. So I think the Lord's a little dicey there, but this is what they alluded to in the War of the Ancients trilogy, too. Like, things are going to go bad. That Demon Soul is going to be used against you to enslave you, to cause you pain. And it's gonna, your children, your dragons are gonna be used as weapons against the humans. All right, we got another episode in the pipes, 5x5. We just kind of learned the details about this right here, but we basically knew the gist already. I will see everybody else on the next episode of Lore of Warcraft.